1. Now we're talking about multi-step equations. So we're going to do pretty much what we've been doing for the last few days. We're just going to add some steps as we go. So for today, what we're going to have to do as our first step is combine like terms. Can somebody remind me what like terms are? They need to have 2 things to be like terms. What are they, Jaden? Perfect. Same variable and the same exponent. So that's what we're going to have to do first, is combine those like terms. After that, though, the process is the exact same as it was yesterday. We undo our addition or subtraction, and then we undo our multiplication or our division. Remember that we are working with backwards order of operations. So instead of GEMDAS, we're using SAD, MEG in that order. SAD, MEG, backwards GEMDAS. So let's look at the example number 1A. I have 11m minus 8 minus 6m equals 22. Where are my like terms in this equation? What are the like terms? James? Perfect. I see the m's there. What is the exponent on those m's? Do we know if there's no exponent there? What's the exponent? James? Yeah. So this is like m to the first power and m to the first power. So they are both m's. They are both to the first power. That means I can combine them. This was a problem that I saw on your tests from Unit 1, is that we were trying to combine things that had different exponents. So we got to be careful here. When I combine these 2 like terms, 11m and negative 6m, reminder, we are combining the numbers in the front, aka the coefficients. So 11 minus 6 gives me 5. And then the variable and its exponent stay the exact same. I do not do anything to that variable. So I got 5m. I'm going to drop the minus 8 equals 22 down to the same line. And now it's just a real nice thing that we can solve, just like we were doing yesterday. I'm going to add 8 to both sides. And I'm going to divide both sides by 5 to get m equals 6. Any questions there? Okay, look at B. What are my like terms? What do they combine to when I simplify them? Yeah, Autumn. 4n and then minus 2n and 6 minus 6. Okay, what is 4n minus 2n? What is 6 minus 6? So 6 minus 6 cancels out to be 0. I do not have to write it anymore. So all I'm left with is a real nice and easy one. 2n equals 7. I can divide both sides by 2 to get n equals, I'll take 7 halves. I will take 3 1/2. I will take 3.5. I'll take any of those forms. I prefer your improper fraction, but whatever you want. Okay, look at C. Things get a little weird when we look at C. Remember, that fraction bar is telling me that these things are trapped up here. I can't move them out. But my first step is to combine like terms. I can combine them even if they're in the top like that. Okay, because I'm not trying to move anything around. So let's combine them. I see 2x and 3x makes 5x plus 3 all over 2. Again, these things are still trapped up here. So what should my first step be for solving for x? James? Yeah, we're going to times 2. Even though I see that plus 3 up there, I'm not going to let it trick me. That plus 3 is stuck in the top until we get rid of that divided by 2. I'm running out of room over here. From here, it should be pretty straightforward. We're going to do the opposite of plus 3. Then we're going to do the opposite of multiply by 5 to get 5 equals x. Any questions on that? All right, there's 3 examples here. Go ahead and do A, B, and C, and then I'll take 3 volunteers to write on the surface. All right, let's look at this word problem. We're going to Chili's. Well, actually, Amanda's taking her friend, so only if you're Amanda's friend, you can go to Chili's. They both decide to get baby back rib dinners that were the same price. Amanda also decides to get a soda for $2. Before the tip, the total bill was $28. How much is a baby back rib dinner? First things first, I need to define a variable. What don't I know in this problem? Autumn. The cost of a baby back rib meal. So let's make that a variable. I'm going to call it B for baby back ribs. Cost of a rib dinner. Now from here, I'm trying to pick apart this problem, right? So what did I tell you the last few days that we are looking for first to set up our problem? Jaden. What's our total cost here? Perfect. Put that on one side of our equal sign. 28 equals. What else do I know in this problem? Autumn. An additional $2. How do I represent that in math? Plus 2. What else do I see in this problem? What else? I'm missing one last piece. Jaden. They buy 2 dinners. How do I represent the 2 dinners that they buy? 2 times the cost of a baby back rib dinner. Plus that $2 that they paid for the soda equals $28 total. And now we can go ahead and solve that. So I can subtract my 2 first. 28 minus 2 is 26 equals 2b. I'm going to run out of room here, but I can do 26 equals 2b. Divide everything by 2 to get 13 equals b. The cost of a baby back rib dinner, it's a steal if we go to Chili's. It's $13. That's why we highly recommend Chili's. All right, any questions?